Can be fly cry. Does tortoise ever accidentally get stepped on? Once or twice? It's pretty rare. He had a couch dropped on him before. That was an unfortunate accident. He was okay though. Just a little scared. Just strong shot. I don't think anything solid was on top of him. I think it just like came down around him. Couches don't act. Well, we were moving the couch and we didn't know where the tortoise was. We probably should have hid him away somewhere, but we didn't. Or it might have like dropped on him and then he like slid under it too. Yikes. Just make him keep playing specials. Check tortoise cam. Nope. I catch the games today. I saw a couple of them, and I saw Red Dream was very upset with the coverage. But, not really. I heard one of the interviews was saying Red Dream wasn't respecting Igni, and or not Igni, Yurden, but the two games that I watched, it seemed like he was respecting it a lot, and played very well around it, so I don't know. What happened to him? Oh, like years and years ago, he had a couch dropped on him. Is there an official broadcast? Sort of. It was on Specimen's channel. It was official, but not on the CDPR channel. A bit of a janky flutter. Best NG and NR. NG is just one of the ball decks. You could probably look at the lists that were played in the qualifier and pick any of them. NR is pretty comfortably just Witchers. The official cast had a good amount of viewers. I think part of his issue was, like, they didn't want Red Dream streaming because of the official cast, yet they had no problem with Spiro restreaming the official cast. Well, I'm not losing on even, so I guess that's cool. Can I beat Ball? I don't know. Yeah, Witchers NR is obviously so liable. Deck's good. It's like the NR deck of choice for most people. Remember game 1? Which one was game 1? I saw the NR mirror in that set, and I saw a previous set. It also involved a Yurden. What's the new Detlef card do? So when you deploy it, how did he invo it? It makes Blood Moon for 1 plus the number of adjacent vampires number of turns. And then you can click it to deal 1 damage, and if you deal 1 damage to a bleeding unit, and if it dies, you get an Ekimara. The coverage is pretty fair. I think the main complaint was the interview at the end. Again, I didn't really watch much of it. Like February looked like he couldn't win a game. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the competitors were at least soft targeting SK. What's wrong with the interview? It was like a loser's interview where they had players from the player that lost the last match's teammates on as the interviewees. It was just kind of awkward. I didn't watch the interview, I just know Red Dream wasn't happy about it. Is an Alp a better Nekarat? No, what? They're different cards. Nekarat's way better on blue coin. You just like Nekarat TA and it takes over the round. Alp is just 9 points. Why would they do that? I have absolutely no idea. Okay, whatever. You got it. They're apparently planning to be analysts ahead of time. Were they analysts for every series or just the last one? Cancel my Nero to find your Joachim. Nice. So I know this deploys off of at least the Detlef, but I'm probably gonna heat wave it, so lock you, I guess. have been on earlier. Yeah, okay. I don't know then. Crimson Crisp back, right? So you're actually able to use that left click. Unless he's just holding his card. Well, the thing is, there's so few tournaments that, like, every like, big team has people that are in the tournament, right? I don't know if it's avoidable. What? This is nonsense. Get out of here. What was that? What was that? So this is 14. It's short. So we'll do this. And then the heat wave. Well, if it's an analysis desk, then sure. It depends what the context of what it all was. Like I said, I didn't watch it. I'm just going by what Red Dream told me. Or not even told me, what he put in his Discord. Line Pocket's probably the best deck. By win rate, it's a few % ahead of everything else. If you want to broaden tier 1 to other decks, like Arachas Swarm, Witcher NR, maybe put Blaze of Glory in there too. Just depends how broad you want to be with tier 1. That's scary. Best meme deck. That's a matter of opinion. Oh hey, nice Masquerade Ball. What is this card? It's one of my cards, so it's not any good. Oh, it's an Nero. I guess that's a problem. He has Roderick. Rip. I guess the Nero's pretty good. The Nero is pretty good. Oh, he doesn't have Roderick. What was that game? Yeah. He's in the open. Barton Tailbot and who qualified from the second quali? Yeah, no Elder in non-devotion. Cams and was it Forever YOLO? Who is Forever YOLO and alt? It's another one of his name changes. We should play Dolly with graphics. I did get a couple of token arts in URCG from Dolly. Tokens for the greater beasts. We played Elder Devotion a bunch earlier this season. I'm sad. Yeah, it actually looks kind of good. I was happy with how they turned out. Go and queue up some games against AI with the King of Beasts. Draw your deck and then draw some stuff. It's in game. I think there's a puzzle that has one of the greater beasts in it too. Just want to see it quick. Draw your front end. The problem is like drawing your front end design doesn't really help. Front end anything is such a mess. There's so many interconnected things. You've got like the templates, then you've got the CSS. I guess it's just those two things, but I don't know. I hate front end dev. The deck we are playing... I don't think I have the deck link, actually. I'll try to get it after this game. Oh, I should use this. Yeah, he quaxed out his full test in my Oriana. I was very sad. It makes sense, right? Like, you want to play full test round 1. Your opponent generally doesn't want to play their highest provision cards in round 1. The idea is cute. Sure. Didn't need that anyway. So let's get this in the graveyard. I do lose my Thrives on the Noon Wraith, but there's a chance this just ends the round. I'm actually pretty sure the sequencing is nonsense. Never mind, I should have played the Noon Wraith. Hey, Thomas. Or it all works out. You can Anses kill the Yigern, but he's still behind. Okay, just went on even. I'll take it. Can't find any info on Forever Yellow. Seems not to be an alt, but you can't find info. Okay. Did they play in other seasons? The old leaderboards update with new usernames. A lot of people think it's someone new. Okay, okay. So if I go, yeah. So Ravesh is just headbutt play on all the old ladders too. There's Pavetta. If we go to Season 2, was he playing? Yes, but not competitively. 240th and Mahakam. Yeah, I don't think it was a name change. Yeah, he just decided to start playing seriously for Season 2. About 38th in Season of Draconid. Yeah, mostly just trying to stay top 500, it looks. Not even. I'll like get to pro rank and then stop. Well, old leaders are just in case, but I think this is just a 2-0. Like a Yurden get ahead? Nope. Did we even need to play the Osrel? Can I get a larva? I'm a little worried. Never pass, it'll be fine. That's not how it went against Orphan Tears a couple games ago. Yeah, Tailbot qualified in the top 16 qualifier last season. Look, when they make it so that every time I change decks, I don't have to change my leader skin, I will happily use cosmetics. But until then, it is not worth my time to set them. Like, look at this. I set the Happy Rat on a boat once, over a year ago, and it's still holding strong. Same thing with the Tyrant title. I set that back in beta. Still there. Nice default cosmetics not implemented yet. I have no idea. It seems like such a obvious feature. To just like let people set their faction preferences, but apparently not. No tortoise icon instead of rat? Is there a tortoise? Is it a happy tortoise? She's just an arrowed for larva. This is a mess. Very least set a default coin card back border. Yeah, yeah. Like if it's too hard to have action defaults, at least the things that don't change. Like you can't even set a default board still, right? Like if you want to change your board, you have to do it with each deck. Well. Can we all agree that if I play another card, I just lose my card? Do I need to, whatever. I don't win if I pass. Yes, they had a talisman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. -4. We can click the block. Dahlia was way less cursed than expected. Yeah, I thought it turned out really good. I wouldn't have put it in the game if I didn't think it looked good. Okay, well, Draugr for Triss is a trade that I'm pretty happy with. Maybe his hand doesn't have special cards. Wouldn't that be funny? Darn. Not quite. You might have just forgotten that it was a beast. This is a disaster. Next turn I jam the Orient full leader just to try to survive. No tortoise. Random row. Nope, still no tortoise. So my Azrael is 7. This 2, so it's the Crimson Curse. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. That was the worst hit though, yeah. I should have 1 more point. I don't think I had a good hit though. Six. I like the Goliath. Nice. Sure. Okay. Should have kept the larva, I guess. I guess there are very few ways that the larva is ever worse than the Noon Wraith. Might have been a throw. Nice. I'll take a tie. There's more thickness to it too. No tortoise. I don't know what this is. Let's see. It does have that on it, yes. I think. That looks like it. Maybe? It has seeds on it, and probably some other spices too. But I only really noticed the seeds. It's not like a thick layer. In India, they call Indian food just food? Huh. Weird. Ciabatta is not what I'm talking about. Ciabatta is like an Italian thing, right? I do like ciabatta, but I don't know. Bread is good. As long as we're not talking about like grocery store white bread, any type of bread that is good enough to have a name, it's probably pretty good. Canned bread. Regular ass bread is the best bread, lowest calories. That's a... I mean, that is a criteria that you might have when determining what bread is the best bread. It's personally not the criteria that I would use for bread, but I respect it. Ciabatta? Okay, Italian is Mediterranean. Is it? I guess it might be. I guess I just don't think of it that way. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely... Huh. Is a fresh pretzel considered a bread? Yeah, it has to be. Is vampires good? We've been winning a lot. Not chi like in chicken. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop. I promise I'll stop. I couldn't straight face it. Concrete Raiders. Am I forced out yet? No. I also still have riders I can play. Cool. Yeah, we lost to Arachas, we lost to Vi, and we tied to Arachas. We've beaten everything else. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, no Elder. I don't know if I like Elder with your not going Devotion. Didn't lock the boat. I probably should have locked it a while ago. Well, I gotta play something. I'm not gonna not play a card. Just try to force his last card. No, don't craft that left for low on scraps. You just win on even. Man, what great sequencing. My leader charge, war cry is growing. I don't know what we do now, but at least we're here. Just jam the Azrael. This card is not fair. It's not fair. He clicked it. He clicked it! Never mind, this card is totally fair. I was using ice, sure. Yep. We got 2 of his cards that cheat in the matchup out. In exchange for Azrael and our second to Neuromancy. Don't care too much about Beast. Do I want this Heatwave? Probably more than I want this Noon Wraith. Maybe we'll get something. It'll play for like 7. I'd rather have Larva. I'd probably rather have Crimson Curse. Just hope that this is good enough. Does Vitality happen before Rupture? I don't know. That's the first time I've had that interaction come up. So what if I bleed this? I lose 4 points on Proto Flutter. I gain 1 bleed damage and 2 points on Oriana. So this is better here by 1, except it lets him Blood Eagle the Oriana. Go to 3, he pings it with Brockbar Hunter. Eloy gets a Blood Eagle the Ekimara, but this way the Oriana lives. This is 1 more point against Blood Eagle, which we might just lose to anyway, but I don't know. Yeah, he still gets it, but the Oriana doesn't die. Cool. Whee! Four Piecer. Like, there's like 2 variables that you're comparing here, right? Like the cost to include in your deck and the amount of points that they generate. If you compare even 4P to 5P cards in like good decks, generally the 5P cards are going to be better on average. But there are some outstanding cards, right? Like Griffin Witcher Adept generally plays for gold value, assuming that it lives. Things like Lyrian Scytheman used to, probably still does play for like 10-ish value on average. But generally speaking, your 4P cards are in your deck as filler. Some archetypes get to take advantage of having really good 4P cards, like Mahakam Guard, for instance. Like, you play Dwarfs because you get to play Mahakam Guard in your 4P cards. It's one of the best 4P cards in the game. Plays for more value than a lot of golds. Larva at 5P is really good. Sea Jackal's fine. Sea Jackal's an efficient spender. I wouldn't say Sea Jackal is, like, busted. It fills a role. 4Ps are good because they allow for more top end. Exactly. They're free to put in your deck, right? There's nothing cheaper than a 4P card. So a 4P card effectively costs 0, 5P cards effectively cost 1, 6P cards effectively cost 2. Like, a 6P card basically costs twice as much as a 5P card. Problem trying to watch the HOF VOD. Wait, what's HOF? Hand of Fate VOD is muted? Wait, really? Is it muted on the VOD's channel too? I do not have a Frostwild on deck this season. Isn't Militia the best bronze in the game? What? You mean Lyrian Scytheman, or are you trolling? I wouldn't call the SK cards trash, and the deck does play a good number of 4P cards. But it's one of the reasons that it struggles to win round 1, is that its bronzes are bad in round 1. It's the VOD YouTube? I just linked it. I've seen some non-Blaze of Glory Ice decks. Oh yeah, it's pretty rare. Nothing wrong with that, though. Like, even just Bloodthirst Ice for deploy gets pretty good value, and then your opponent has to answer it, or you use a discard to do something else. All game audio is muted. That's awkward. I don't know why that is. I will see if I can sort that out. Is it, like, red muted in the Twitch VOD? Like, copyright muted? Or just the audio track is their own audio track? All game audio is muted? That's not good. Oh no. No, I see it. Yeah. That's annoying. Fuck. What broke? You can hear it on the stream, but that's not what we're talking about. It's the VODs. Let me see. Sound settings. App and device preferences. Oh god. Okay, so I want... Wait. If I do... Is it this? Will that fix things? That should fix things. I had the wrong audio device set as the default. God damn it. That's obnoxious. I think I unplugged my headset one day. It must have been like that for a while. And it just didn't go back to the right audio device. Oh, that explains why my VODs are so short too. I was wondering if I just like wasn't talking at all during the games. Because they were fast forwarding so much. You just went uneven? What? Oh, hey. Glad you enjoy the tournament stuff. Because I used to not record game audio too. When the game audio started getting recorded, the average length of a game on my YouTube went up. It didn't seem to have any correlation with watch time, so I just didn't worry about it. But this little accident does give me some data to compare whether game audio is good for YouTube or not. I gotta imagine it is.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
Just got some super speeding my vid with a stylistic choice. Yeah, not really. It was correlated to the time that I stopped drinking a bunch of caffeine, so I thought maybe I was just super low energy, and that was why. That's funny. Started against Syndicate a lot. Can you give any suggestion? What are you playing? Frost. You're probably just not beating Flying Pockets. I don't know what your plan would be. So if I play a Neuromancy and that's Pit Trap, I'm very sad. I just take the card. Arachas Storm is pretty good against line pockets. Yeah, so it was Pit. Oh cool, we get a Zildane. Pretty happy with that. So there's still an Incinerating, there's still Hattori, there's still a... What's that? Serpent, maybe? Serpent, probably. Or no, Serpent's here. Fiend. Good lock instead of playing the larva. Yeah, thematic. Oh, true. He is thematic list. I don't know.
Don't leave me here.
So we can probe that here. It is just pit. Cool. Iki was Arachas Swarm. It used to be called Arachas Queen, and everyone just calls it AQ because that's what it used to be called. I was supposed to leader charge that turn. Whoops. So there can't be a Serpent Trap, so I can Nero whenever. Just do this, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's so ingrained. Everyone that played back then remembers what they were called.
We will take back what was stolen.
Ow. We need to play this, right? I have ulti dads now.
You shall die, world.
Like, if you overcommit to try to 2-0 and you lose 2-0, then you're probably gonna get punished. Just how Gwent works. Push responsibly. Yeah, no ulti dads. I have Ghosts first Stardust. Those are better than ulti dads, right? I think. Surely. What are ulti dads? Like a couple hundred? $400? $300? $300. I'm really sad that I don't have any Ultra Jars. Those are stupid expensive. I played GOAT format for way too long to not have Ultra Jars. Don't even exist on CCG Player right now. God, these were like under $100, and now the lowest listing is 2K. I think it's the most expensive non-price card. I think.
You see?
It was when I looked like a year ago. Yeah, it's double Harpies Dusters.
Humans are scum. I prefer L.
Leaders, we should have. I don't think you can just like paste it on any currently existing leaders. Like, it's a huge buff, right? But any new leaders that they make, I generally like that design.
Do you hear? They approach.
pasta bottom. I'm probably supposed to keep playing. He got his feign death, but eh. Let's not try to dodge Pastabot. Pastabot exists for a reason. Yeah, I just checked on CG Player. It's the easiest thing to do. Unfortunately, the Morphing Jar doesn't show up when you search this, because none have sold in a while. Twaps.
There is no other way.
So I don't know. Maybe I should have just done hero for Heat Wave for the Feign Death. I did have the option too. This all worked out fairly cheaply though. Now I get to have the Nero for the push. I guess I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe we could have gotten away with Moonwraith instead of Deadeye. Neurofer and Dragalarva. Let's go. Okay, I'm just gonna shut this down now. Just shutting this down now. Oh, booster boxes, yeah. Well, they're not. This is market price, yeah. Huh. Yeah, never was one to hold on to sealed products. We're just gonna awkwardly hold on to this Ygrin forever. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of old ultis are really expensive now. Meh. Take advantage of sometimes +9 vitality. Nah. The only like advantage is if your opponent has bleeding effects, they cancel out the vitality. It's like Veil for bleed. Magic formula ulti? Wait, does that exist? Isn't that a secret rare from Glass? It was a secret rare from Glass. It's also $300. Wow. Oh, my bad. English ones are $1,500. What the fuck? When did that happen? I don't remember that being so much. Has the Chaos Deals misprint gone down? Oh no, this is the common misprint, never mind. The common misprint's $500. Holy shit. Cool. Oh, he had play card. Wait. He played 2 cards, right? What happened? I'm confused. Well, anyway. Cyber Dark Dragon. Oh man. I think I might have one of these just sitting in a box somewhere. This was worthless for the longest time. It probably wouldn't be first ed though. Or no, Cyber Dark Impact was only first ed. Right? Surely someone in my Gwent chat knows if I'm getting sets mixed up. Incineratings are gone. He still has Serpent. Just Heatwave it. He still has his Eldane. Just crushing through it. Yeah, a lot of old alties are worth stupid money.
My time holds no forgiveness for traitors.
Yeah, like if you just go to the set page for Cyberdark Impact and sort by market price, holy shit. Vanity's Rulers are $50. So this could be the Serpent. So let's try to flip it here. Do I have a tall unit? I don't think I have a target for this. Eldane. Weird last play, Oriana. I definitely have Allure Queen ultis. I need to go through boxes. I think the entire like top 6 cards I just have sitting in boxes. Top 7 cards, I definitely have Vanity's Rulers. I have Vanity's Rulers ultis more than Vanity's Fiend ultis. What the fuck? Definitely have all of these Cyberdarks. That's crazy. Maybe we can have a looking through boxes of cards stream. Does that sound fun to anybody else? It'll only take like 12 hours to go through everything. That's content, right? Right? I have a box with just ultis either. I have a box with just like tournament pack stuff. I don't think I ever made a box with just ultis, just sitting in various boxes. Have to hire unpaid interns. Hey man, have you seen what these cards are selling for? I can hire paid interns. If I'm getting $600 for Ultimate Rare Cyberdark Dragons, I can afford to pay some interns. That's the kind of card that I would have bindered. I have a first ed elemental hero flame wingman. Is that worth anything yet? Just regular flame wingman? Near mint's $200. Go me. I don't think it's near mint. Ah, it's so close. It's so close. No, there's too much front way. $150 for LP. Oh no, 85 for LP. Rip. Cyberdark Dragons in here. I have Overlord Fusions. If Cyberdark Dragons have gone up, surely Overlord Fusion ultis are worth a ton, right? Right? $50. He's Vi, right? Like, I'm pretty sure he's Vi. Have physical cards in the US. You can order them, I think, but I don't know where you would do that. He's baiting. All of he's baiting. I'm pretty happy with these developments. Not really sad committing Jaeger and Detlef to win round 1. Any of the Utopia crap? That might be a little too recent, but... Or, like the Ghost Rares are, right? If you've got a... There's a Ghost Ray Utopia thing. Yeah, number C39, Utopia Ray. Surely that's worth something. Everything printed in Ghost Ray is worth something. Utopia... Utopia Ray. Here. Oh, maybe not. Unlimiteds are 50. No, wait. Unlimiteds are 25, first eds are 50. Yeah, generally the older the Ghost Rare, the better. It's one of the cheaper ones. Pretty sure all my Unity stuff I would have sold one of the other times that it spiked. Nah, this isn't even that high. You mean like Ghost Rare Synchros? Probably. Are there any Junker Ghost Rare Synchros? There used to be. Like, Majestic Reds were worthless, but I think those have gone up. Junk Berserker, I think, is pretty junk. Junk Berserker, Star Eater. Star Eater is like $75. If it's Vi, I don't want to pull the trigger. And there's still a chance that it's Vi. It's not like it's that good of a heat wave. Well, the price of the Ghost Rares has very little to do with their playability. The Ghost Rares are collector's stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure Ancient Fairy Dragon is still worth a ton, and it's banned, right? With, like, no hope of ever coming off the ban list. Yeah, first aid Ancient Fairies are 500, 600. They've actually gone up since they were banned. I think when they were banned, they were like 300, 400. He has yet to play a Vi. The only gold card that he has played so far has been a Neuromancy and then Hua. I don't know what's happening. Ooh, are the Monarch Structures up? I think I sold all of mine. I had a couple display cases that I bought as speculation, and I ended up selling them just for slightly over retail a year later. I don't think I have any anymore. He played a Vi, and then he ate a Vi. Good for him. Structures got reprinted too. Oh, spooky. That used to not happen, like, ever. Q&A stream video is a good idea. Isn't that just what the stream is? Maybe for, like, YouTube, but I don't know what the format of that would be like. Like, it's basically just my live stream. We go off on a lot of tangents. Oh, I was supposed to have Nero for Nikarat, wasn't I? Whoops. Like a Nero for... yeah, whoops. Like a Nero for Bruxa. Feels kind of bad. You should the armor. Rude. I guess like any of these just consumes this lizard.
Faces difficult choices.
You invest in? I don't have any crazy plays right now. AMCX worked out pretty well for me.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
I don't know if I would recommend investing in Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now. Chaos Emperor, Dragon of Armageddon. That is a lot of text. I have seen that before though. Don't Yrden me, please? Maybe roll 20 Vitality? Yeah. It's just what the card does. He let his Vi get heat waved! What a fool!